Stories are powerful. So here is one about the $5 million mold claim. I often talk about protecting your assets with my estate planning clients. And often I have clients who have more than one piece of rental property. I just had someone come in today with 12 pieces of rental property, all in their own name, nothing protected. We're taking care of a plan for them to provide protection on each of those properties. But I have another client that came to me a little too late, and here is their story. They have two pieces of rental property, both in husband and wife's individual names. And about 3 weeks ago, they got a call, or they got a letter actually, from a very well-known plaintiff's injury firm here in the Tampa Bay market. And it said that we represent your client or your tenant, and they have determined that there is mold in the air conditioning duct work. Now, we're not talking about like the bad black mold. We're talking about regular old Florida mold that probably exists in 95% of residences across the state of Florida. Regular old mold, but they're claiming that their client has a lung sensitivity and that they are not able to work for the rest of their lives and are permanently disabled because of these mold spores that were growing in the ductwork. And so they're suing for $5 million. And so the client said, well, we have insurance, and so we'll just send it to our insurance company. I'm sure it's not a legitimate claim and they'll make it go away. Well, only to find out that mold claims are specifically excluded from their policy. More and more insurance companies in the state of Florida are excluding sinkholes and mold claims. So what this tenant or this landlord now was not happy to find out is that they had to go out and hire their own attorney and defend themselves against a $5 million claim for mold. And even worse, because the property is in their own name, if they do get a judgment against them for any amount, not only can the tenant take the property that they live in, they can take this person's other piece of rental property and everything else not nailed down. So if you own rental property, it is a very good idea to do a land trust or an LLC or do something to limit your personal liability for claims and damages happening on that property, so that the fire doesn't spread. Because right now, if you own rental property in your own name, and something proverbially catches fire in the legal world, it can spread to everything else you own. Don't let that happen. So you don't want to be the $5 million mold claim defendant. You guys have a good day.